what's going to happen, but it's going to be very interesting to see these two like fight it out again on European soil. You know, it's been a bit. It's been a bit.
Yeah, I believe the last time was in 2021 in an online tournament.
Was it Bagarre?
No, it was the no, it was at the European regional, the SWT Smash World Tour. So that was offline, I think.
I was offline. That was in the UK. Yeah. The Rugby Center.
And I think Trif won that 3-1, if I remember correctly.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, but they have traded a lot of sets before that online, so anything can happen, I think, really.
All right. Well, right now, Frenzy's starting pretty well and using the platforms a lot. Just like I have the lead now. I don't have to approach. I don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna catch whatever I can get. I'm gonna put my hook out in the seat, and I'm gonna score. Kind of weave around it.
Ooh, platform check chase, but it looked like Frenzy was able to slide off and get out of it immediately.
Ooh, that's a big down air and a big forward smash. I mean, I'm sure Trif was expecting an up air or shine, and got that down air and really messed him up right there.
And once you're in that position, you can just react to it. It's with the forward smash, it's super good for Falco.
Frenzy is just like Trif, he's very much a student of the game, right? Like there's those kind of players that like will talk for hours and hours about what matchup they're improving, the specific techniques that they found. Like to you know, they're not the kind of people to like complain and never apply themselves. They're definitely always on the grind.
And that sort of mentality is so good for this game. It's very healthy, and it keeps you going forward, and you're never going to have, and you're not going to run into these like mental blocks as long as you keep thinking about the game that way.
Exactly. It is hard to hold because it is a very heartbreaking game sometimes, but that's what makes it beautiful. You know?
Ooh, the parasol sort of messing up the forward smash there, but Frenzy was able to get a grab regardless.
Big down smash coming out from Frenzy there. Ooh, going out there, the big, like, you know, get out of the ledge back air, and he can re-grab the ledge instantly, which is it's not easy to do, but it is extremely strong against Peach.
This is looking really hard for Trif. Frenzy is spacing out lasers, waiting for his openings, and it's just looking really good for Frenzy. Solid game plan going into it.
Those three platforms are really working wonders for Frenzy, because he's either on the top of like the top platform or side platform, or he's under one of those side platforms, and it feels like Trif has a really hard time following him.
No, yeah, and he just waits until the position is good, and it follows through.
You know, he licks his finger, puts his finger out into the weather, and is like, oh, there's some wind here, I'm going to go out there. The wind is coming from the northwest, that's not for me, I'll wait for southeast, you know?
Yeah, maybe there's a storm over on that platform, so he wants to get the calmer seas on the other one.
Exactly. Right now, just like dash dancing under the platform, waiting for Trif to put himself in a position that is a bit less advantageous, and still playing very carefully, not going too much in there with that shine.
No, placing good aerials, good lasers, being safe in general. It's just making it really hard for Trif to do much really at all, because Trif can't really approach in this position when he's just on the platform waiting.
No, and like those lasers at platform height, like if he ever wants to like float there, it's just gonna cut his float, and it's gonna be really annoying for him to do anything. So we've got a very clear and like game plan from Frenzy going into the set, which you always love to see. We have yet to see exactly what Trif wants to do, because he's been so like kind of stuck on Frenzy's gameplay.
Yes, I think once he starts to, I think after this game he'll be able to feel out a bit more what he's trying to do, and maybe change what what his options are. But we'll see.
The jab, turn around, back out to finish it off. Such a convincing and impressive game for Frenzy. To be honest, Trif did manage to take 2 stock, and with how the game was going, it's still impressive, because it did feel like Frenzy had the advantage constantly.
Yeah.
But as you said, like, Peach might be like a top tier, but she's one of those characters that's so slow. Like, you see Trif playing her, you see Paul playing her, you see like Amara back in the day playing her, you think she's fast, she's not fast. She's not a fast character. So it's one of those characters that even though she's a top tier, she does have to adapt a lot, because you're not going to be able to like overwhelm your opponent as much as another top tier will be able to.
And you also have to be able to follow a punish game really strong.
Yeah.
So once you get that opening that you work so hard for, you have to follow that through to the stock if you can.
And as we just saw, like when Peach get a knockdown, Frenzy can just like tech away most of the times, and she doesn't have an answer for that. She's not fast enough. That's an unfortunate air dodge for Trif right there, especially going into the. But I think that's going to be it. It's a classic Trif right now. He's going down. Nair.
Going down a little bit lower than normal and throwing out that Nair is able to cover. Very, very good.
So he got rid of the platforms, which I think is good. He's also going to have the grabs and the chain grabs that are going to be a big help for him. Not getting a grab down low, he decides to go for the down smash.
Does Trif normally go for chain grabs?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. There.
I mean, why wouldn't you? That's a misinput if I haven't seen one.
Okay, yeah, because I thought earlier that one combo could have led into a grab and chain grab, but I didn't see it happen, and then we saw that back throw there, but you said that was probably a misinput. And I think
if it's not a misinput, I don't understand meta anymore. Like, maybe I need an update. I need a lesson with Trif maybe.
He's on another level right now.
Yeah. I don't know if he's like put mines on the other side of the stage or whatever, but I don't think that. I think that's it's more about snaking PM.
Oh wow! And still, even on FD, these lasers just shut down Peach. It makes it so hard for her to move around, especially with her being so slow. Like
oh my God! Low profiling on that grab.
That's crazy. Able to get around it, yeah, and turn it into an edgeguard situation. Oh, but here we go. We've got down airs here, and we're following.
Oh my God, so fast, and able to get the Peach bombers. I think 2 should be enough. Yeah.
Oh my God, that was huge brain. Huge brain.
The movement to be able to get that little like kind of like going around like the stage and then hitting him with the nail so he couldn't take was actually so impressive.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I feel like I've
beautiful stock.
Never seen that, to be honest. Like that specific movement, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, but we've got a barrage of attacks coming from Frenzy here. These lasers, these nairs, it makes it so hard for Peach.
It's not a stairway to heaven. I think it's a stairway to hell right now.
Yeah, the first up B was close enough to the stage attack, but the second one, a little too far.
Yeah. Frenzy's just looking so confident in that matchup at the moment. And I'm sure it's in that matchup, but especially in the Trif matchup. You gotta know how to play against Trif. Trif is, in my opinion, the most patient player by far. Like, you cannot... It is very hard to out, like, patience Trif. He is that kind of person that knows his character's, like, strengths and weaknesses, and he plays to them properly, even when he's not playing that character. You know, we can see with Falco, for example.
Yeah. His Falco has the same properties. But Falco is a character, if any, if there's going to be one that can sort of take on this Trif game plan of being very patient. Because of the lasers, you're able to control space from so far away and pick out your openings. But here we have a chain grab that turned into an edgeguard situation, which is, I'm sure, what Trif was trying to do last game.
Exactly. I mean, that chain grab, it's not hard, but the thing is, like, it's not like it's guaranteed, but then you don't have like a guaranteed kill. You have a nair that brings off stage, and then you have to do the edgeguard, right?
Yeah, but Trif has done that edgeguard so many times in his life. I can't imagine it not almost always turning into a kill.
True. Although I'm sure Frenzy has also worked out a lot what to do against that kind of situation.
Very true, and I'll be interested to see what he's got.
Yeah, I mean, those two players right now are putting on their best. Frenzy definitely edging it out in the last 2 matches, but you know, Trif not a stranger to comebacks, and right now he's trying to bring back one with the strain grab. The crowd roaring with the classic A's. You're gonna see a nair and then the turnip, throwing it out, but Frenzy comes back.
Oh, another nair that was able to seal it. It's such a strong move that it's able to kill from all the way on the other side of the stage there.
All right, Trif playing a bit patient. Like, I know I'm on the edge, but I also know that I have my turnips, so I can kind of like stop you from approaching and then kind of put my moves where I think you're gonna be.
Oh, and down air able to beat CC. Down air, such a good move from Falco. Oh, that CC was so good. Able to dash in, get the dash attack afterwards.
Extremely impressive from Trif. Frenzy's gonna be able to go off stage. So we got the dash attack mixing up the DI and then the back air into nair. So clean.
And this is what Trif was trying to do last game, absolutely. This is 3 stocks to 1. Oh, able to catch the drift, turning it to 2 stocks, but 1 grab from Trif, and this might be it, but a strong opening.
Or a big down smash. Only 26%. That was pretty good actually for a down smash at right now for Frenzy.
It looks like Frenzy's trying to hold in a little bit too much here maybe, but really good spacing on the down air and the drift out. Able to keep him from getting punished.
Definitely. That drift out down there was just so clean from Frenzy. Right now trying to make Trif approach, but Trif has no reason to approach right now.
Ooh, forward throw, turning this edgeguard situation again. Oh, missed the waveland.
Yeah. I like his walk, trying to bait whatever's coming out of Trif, maybe a dash attack or something. But
Yeah, and then maybe you can turn around, dash attack yourself. Oh, I love that laser. Sort of stop him where he's at. Called out the float.
57% on Frenzy. It's kind of scary. Like a grab, it will basically be the end of your stock if Trif is on his A game. And right now, I do think that's what might happen. He's trying to go to the other side of the stage. We're going to have a Nair at about right now, I think. Yeah,
you want to get to center stage there. So, oh, the worst timing on the jump.
Just a little more.
Yeah, just a little more for the reflect. But yeah, so you want to get to the middle stage there, so that way, whichever way you get hit, you're going to be coming back to stage, and it'll at least just be an edge guard situation instead of death.
Exactly. 2-1 for Frenzy. Trif fighting for his life to get that game on FD. Like, it is really impressive of Frenzy to be able to like put on such a strong showing in a stage that is like. I mean, we know that Falco can do it, but it's like, it is a matter of like, can you not get grabbed like 4 times?
Yeah, he was able to show what you're supposed to do on stage the second time he went there, so we'll see if he can carry that momentum here into game 4.
Alright, well, we got Yoshi's very low ceiling, so like those like Shine China bees and stuff like that are going to be able to kill. Also very short like side blast zones.
Falco has a little bit less room here for lasers though, but and Peach's hitboxes are a lot bigger, so we'll be able to see maybe advantages for both players.
And she does hit like a tank already, 53% on Falco, and he's using that top platform just like he was first game on Battlefield, right?
Mm-hmm. Just waiting.
Yep. Waiting for Trif to come in, but I think Trif has taken a bit more of a anticipative approach. Oh my god, the Shy Guy just coming in for a lot. Randall smiling at Frenzy is like, I'm there, but I'm not there, actually.
And Frenzy actually fast fell after the air dodge, which I thought was interesting, because he might have been able to land on Randall if he didn't. Oh, the cross up with the get up option. Oh, and
just really putting Trif on a roller coaster right there with that combo. Oh my god! Oh. That was such a fast wave lane shine. Almost able to get that shine to kill up the top, as we were talking about earlier.
I was expecting an up air actually, but I guess he didn't want to risk the first hit getting out of it. But
down tilt's actually going to kill. That could have been a very scary thing to actually get hit by down smash if you were holding down too much, but just the first hit came out.
Yeah, and it's in the middle of the stage at like 60, so I guess it's fine if it trades.
That was a big down tilt in any case, because Trif was trying to live a bit too long for Frenzy's taste right there.
Definitely, for sure. Ooh, that's going to be a very easy edge guard for Trif.
Yeah, Trif trying to bring it back 2-2 right now. As we said, he's very good at making those comebacks. He's such a patient, such a composed player, and we've seen it multiple times over the years that he's played, that there's not going to be safe. That's a grab, but not too much gotten out of it, so Frenzy should be pretty happy.
Yeah, I think he's starting to figure out how Frenzy likes to approach, even though Frenzy's really big on waiting. The moments when he does approach, he's sort of positioning himself a lot better and waiting for his options.
Ooh, the down smash. We could have thought of maybe a turnaround up there, but the down smash is actually really smart here. He's going to try to get the classic like mango wall jump down air.
Ooh, really good safe pressure on shield off the ledge there. Makes it super hard for Peach to really do anything.
Shy Guy. Still going to win a lot of Shy Guy shenanigans today. Try to get that back air that has net him so much in the past few games, but not working quite as well anymore. Trif adapting.
Oh, a sharking situation, but Trif was still able to get down with a back air. Looked like Frenzy didn't really have an idea there, but just grabbing ledge. Oh my god.
It's like against Moth, right? You kind of like do a little circle around when you jump, and then you don't get hit by the parasol or the up B from Moth. It's kind of the same properties.
Yeah, so that's a sign for Trif that he can't really do that anymore. He has to... He has to respect that option.
It's very scary because like you might have to still do that kind of comeback, but come back to the edge. But you know that now Frenzy has the option and knows exactly what to do against it. Another ledge grab, and it is so scary to do against Peach.
Oh yeah, because you have to grab it at the perfect moment, otherwise you're going to get hit.
Yeah, because that hitbox is out for a long time.
Yeah, and the down air missing on the ledge because the float is just a little bit too high.
Oh, that there was a bit scary. Could have been a counter attack from Trif, but already at 52%. And Frenzy is looking to end it right there, right here at this HFLAN winner's quarters, sorry.
That turnip pull was crazy, just on the platform sitting next to Falco. Somehow didn't get punished.
I still have to take care of my veggies. I gotta make sure that they're nice and ripe.
Wow.
And right there, going under Frenzy, getting that nair, 69%.
I think Trif knew that Frenzy was going to do that jump. That
Yes.
looked super calculated.
I do think we can give it to Trif right there for sure. And Trif is trying to give it to himself, trying to bring it back 2-2. That big forward back air was not the greatest DI.
Oh, wow. Waiting out the down smash. Still living here. This is super hard for Trif to get back. Peach getting back is just so hard in general. He's going to be a forward throw, turning to another edge guard situation.
The great lasers, but kind of weaving around them, not getting hit by the stairway. And we got the down smash to finish it up. Frenzy gets up. He's like, what, 4 meters tall, something like that? I don't remember. Something along those lines.
Yeah, I hear they still don't make beds big enough for him.
No. He's a bit too red and a bit too tall for these ones.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Frenzy. It has been a while since he's like taken a set off of